24 hours that change a UK-based African's life forever. Owen is a 61 years old African who has lived in the United Kingdom for many years. He is a man who is highly respected in the local community. A lot of people, especially the recent arrivals, they come to Owen whenever they need advice. Sadly, this man's story is a story that a lot of people could learn from, and it is a wake-up call for one of the issues that is often kept under carpet. If you're coming across my face for the first time, Frank is my name. This is the platform where we share the latest diaspora news. Sit back as I share the story of Owen. Owen and Patricia, they both met in the UK. They are from the same country. Owen was dating somebody from a different country before he met Patricia. When he met Patricia, he left his previous relationship because he felt that him and Patricia, they both came from the same country, and when he eventually retired, the woman would move with him back to his home country because his dream has always been to return back to his home country when he retires from work. The reason he left his previous relationship, according to his sister who contacted me, is because the woman said from day one, I will not go back to your home country if we married. So Owen felt comfortable when he met Patricia. They have been together coming to 20 years now. Owen said throughout this relationship, like many relationships, there are lots of ups and downs in the relationship, and they will always resolve their differences. He said they had 3 children. The eldest child has gone to university. Owen said when the children were growing, when Patricia gave birth to the children, that was one of the most happiest moments in his life. He felt that as a father, he did not have his own father in his life. He will be able to raise these children be able to correct a lot of the mistake that his father made when he walked out of his life. He has been dedicated to these children. Owen is the one that takes the children to all the activities, and the children, when they were growing up, they were very, very close to Owen. When Owen started seeing some signs, he later found that the woman whom he thought is 100% committed to the relationship is not. When they went to their home country, Owen went alone one time, and somebody told him that they saw the wife, that she was going to see the ex-boyfriend who lives in Canada, who was back home during the festive period. Owen couldn't believe. He was shocked when he asked the wife, because Owen said Patricia is a highly respected woman of God. That is the image that she portrays to everyone. Everyone look up to Patricia because this man and this woman, they are very, very active in their local church. When young couples have a problem in their relationship, they will rush to Mama Patricia for advice. And she always tells them to be faithful to their husbands and to do everything possible to raise the children. She's one of those people that said, we have too many children who are growing up without the both parents, that we need to do a lot more to keep children together. So people respect this woman. When Owen heard that his wife went to see her boyfriend, that the guy that she dated before they met, he was shocked. He comforted his wife. The wife said, it's a lie, babe. It is people that are not happy with our relationship. They are the ones that are manufacturing this story. Owen was confused. He didn't know what to do again. He kept quiet. He started hearing rumors from his sister, because his sister and his mom, they were not in support of the relationship when he initially told them that he has found the love of his life, Patricia. They told him this girl, her father was somebody who was maltreated by her mom. Do not go into this relationship with this man. They are discouraged this guy, but the guy said, regardless of what your guys are saying, this is the woman that I want to marry. Nobody can change my mind. Because of that, he later told his wife that the sister and his mom, this is what they said when I told them I was going to marry. Is it true that your mom used to maltreat your father? The woman was shocked, but the woman pretended as if she wasn't hurt by what was said. She just played along and said, no, honey, maybe your mom and your sister, they have been misinformed. It is not true. Owen, because of that, the woman then according to Owen's sister, it made Owen to turn completely from his family. He wasn't close to his family throughout this relationship. It was just him and his wife. Now, Owen then noticed that when the children started growing, the sister said, they noticed that nobody in their family looked like any of these children. Owen had this suspicion in his mind, but he was something that he could not comfort himself to say, look, could these children be mine? Owen said the behavior of the children is so at odd that nobody in his family ever behaved like that. And whenever he raised this issue, he was ashamed because he did not want to tell the sisters and his family what he was going through in the relationship. Owen's friend started telling, look, these children, the way they are now behaving, the children were involved in shoplifting. This is not the kind of behaviors that we ever display. These children, they are getting everything from you and your mom. Why would they be displaying this thing? Owen initially thought this was just children who were being influenced by their peers. It's peer pressure. They're just trying to influence a friend. The children did not want to go to school again. The only one that wants to go to school is the eldest one. The remaining two, they don't want to go to school. They were displaying behaviors that Owen couldn't understand. One day, Owen then saw a message on his wife's phone, and that message, somebody sent a message, how are my children doing? He asked his wife, babe, who is asking how my children doing? The woman brushed aside, oh, it's just a friend. It's just asking. It's just a normal talk. I love in African culture, a lot of people say, oh, how are my children? It doesn't mean that they are their children. Owen said he started suspecting when he received an anonymous call, somebody telling him that 100% these children that you have raised all your life, they are not your children. He said he was shocked. When he comforted the wife and he told the woman, initially lied to the woman that, oh, I've done DNA test. These children are not mine. The woman said, how do you know? Show me the DNA test. He said the way the woman reacted, the guy now believed that if this woman was 100% sure that these children are mine, the way she would have reacted is different. After that conversation, 61 years old Owen said, you know what? I need to find out the truth. I have been with this woman for 21 years. I need to know what is going on because I'm retired. Now I'm planning to return back to Africa. I'll be visiting the UK during the summertime. That is where Owen then took the last born. He did the DNA test. He did the DNA test of the last born. He was shocked that the result was 100% not the father of the child. He kept quiet. He did not know how to handle the situation. He waited for the eldest who is in university to come back. He got a sample of the boy when the boy was sleeping, and he got the sample of the middle one. He went to do the test again. When he went to do the test, Owen was shocked to discover that the same thing, the remaining two, he is not the father of the children. When he called his sister, whom he hasn't spoken to for a long time, and said, look, you're the only one I can tell how I'm going through. I just found out that after 21 years, the three children that I've raised with my wife, I am not the father. As soon as he told this, I said, and what do you expect? When we told you not to marry, you ignored us. Why are you telling me now? You haven't been calling me for a long time. The way the sister reacted, the sister said she regretted it. Owen, out of frustration, he told a few friends, and they were saying, where are you going to start from now? These three children, they are not yours, and you are 61 years old. Where are you going to start from? And when he comforted the wife then said, well, I've been keeping it for a long time. I'm sorry it happened. Owen went home. He slept. The next morning, the wife went out, the son went out. The guy who has been the corner, the pillar of his community, a lot of people bring their problem that is how Owen ended up taking his life. And he said the pain is just too much for him. This gentleman that a lot of people bring their problem to look up to left a note that he hasn't got any choice. He was ashamed. His family, he has turned his back on his family for many years because he believed that he found the love of his life, and people discourage him. This woman, she comes from a family where the mom did a lot of bad things. He said he ignored all those things, and now he doesn't have anywhere to rush to. His family are laughing at him. Some of his friends are laughing at him. He doesn't know where to start. The man sadly ended up committing suicide. When the sister said, when she heard the story, she just didn't know what to do. This woman's action pushed this man, and the man looked at his life that, where am I going to start from? At the age of 61, I've invested everything in these children, only to find out that 3 children, I am not the father. And sadly, Owen has ended up committing suicide. What would you do if you were in Owen's shoe? Find out at the age of 61 that the 3 children that you've raised all your life, they are not your children. Would you stay, or would you go and restart another relationship? Let me know what your views are. We have lost somebody who is a highly respected person in the community because the woman that he married and thought they will retire and go and live in his home country has ended up betraying this man. Sadly, this man has died. May his soul rest in peace. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Somebody can learn from this story. What do you think? Let me know what your views are. This is a man that a lot of people respect.